Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is traveling to France to take part in the 19th Francophonie summit.
CTV's Jeremie Charron has more on the trip and what's expected to be on the agenda.
It's a multi-day trip to France for the Prime Minister for the Francophonie summit taking place over the next couple of days in Paris and surrounding cities. But this summit is expected to be overshadowed by the situation in the Middle East. The Prime Minister is expected to try and arrange a meeting while attending this meeting in France with representatives from Lebanon who are part of this Francophonie summit and La Francophonie, a group of global leaders that meet every 2 years for this summit to discuss issues surrounding the French language and how to ensure the French language continues to be a priority in politics across the world. But really this year and at this summit, the conversation is expected to be focused on the situation in the Middle East, the increasing escalation of this conflict between Hezbollah in Lebanon and Israeli forces that has really opened up to this greater conflict this week that is a major cause for concern for Western countries here as well. So the Prime Minister is expected at some point over the next few days to meet again with Lebanese officials that are going to be attending this summit. It's also expected that the situation in Haiti, the ongoing unrest in Haiti, will be part of the conversation as well. It is expected that several leaders from African countries will be at this summit, and that will be a big focus of the conversation. When it comes to the summit itself, the Francophonie summit, it is happening over 2 days in Paris and Villers-Cotterêts, a small town outside of Paris. Officials are expected to speak about various issues, geopolitical issues, all kinds of issues that are plaguing countries around the world that speak French and that take part in these summits. And do business in French. The theme of this year's summit, create, innovate, and do business in French. So we can expect that to be part of the conversation, of course, looking at ways to further, the political conversation and how politics are done around the world in French, using the French language. So that will be a big priority. Canada also has representatives from several provinces, including New Brunswick, Ontario, Quebec, that will be attending this meeting. And so, again, this is a meeting that is focused on the French language, of course, but expected to be significantly overshadowed by the situation in the Middle East. It is expected that leaders will be very much talking about how to try and resolve that situation and find some kind of peace in the Middle East. Jeremie Charron, CTV News, Ottawa.